Hey class, I just want to say welcome to what we're going to be learning today. We're going to be learning about figurative language. That's our topic. So at this point, I want you to pause the video and answer these questions in your notes. So the first question will be, what do you already know about figurative language? So have you heard about it before? Have you used it? Have you seen it? And then I also want you to write down, where is it usually seen? Now you might not know these answers, but I want you to answer to the best of your ability. So pause the video and then answer these questions. But I'm going to move on, but don't forget to pause. So here's your figurative language lesson. What is figurative language? It's when you describe something by comparing it with something else. So I want you to, again, pause the video and copy this definition into your notes. I'll continue to talk on it, and don't worry, you'll know what it is by the end of this. Alright, so in this video you're going to learn these words. You're going to learn what a simile is, a metaphor, and personification. Alright, so we're going to start with this one. It's a comparison of two things by using the words like or as. This is what a simile is. So for an example, you would hear, my friend Sarah is as tall as a giraffe. And as you can see, it's using two of the words as. So it's comparing the tallness or the height of Sarah to the height of a giraffe. So we know that giraffes are very tall, and the way that I'm trying to describe this is to say that my friend is very tall, and I'm describing it by comparing her to a giraffe using the words as, or I could also use the words like. So I could say my friend Sarah is tall like a giraffe, and that would still be a simile. So I would like you to write this definition down in your notes, please. So write the word simile, and then write what it is, and then make sure you write down an example of it. Again, you'll have to pause the video for that because I'm going to move on. Alright, the next one is personification. Now, if you see that word, what is the first word in personification? You see the word person. So that kind of will help you out. Personification is giving human qualities to animals or to objects. So an example of that would be, the stars winked at me. So can stars actually wink? You're going to say no, but you're giving that human quality of winking because only humans can actually wink at each other, you know, closing one eye, the other eye's open. Only humans can really do that, but you're giving that quality of a human to a star or to an object because, you know, a star is not an animal that I know of. So you're kind of describing, or you're comparing the star to winking. So that might say something like they're kind of shining brightly, or the stars kind of look like they're winking at me, but you're giving the star a human quality. So make sure you write down this in your notes. Write down what personification is, write down the word, and then write down the definition, and then underneath it I want you to write down the example. So you'll have to pause the video. Alright, the next one is a metaphor. A metaphor is a figure of speech in which things are compared by stating that one thing is another thing. So, for example, the clouds are cotton balls in the sky. So we're comparing clouds to cotton balls, and you can kind of guess why the reason for that is because clouds are fluffy, they're white, and so are cotton balls. So I want to describe a cloud by comparing it to a cotton ball in the sky. And I'm just defining a cloud in a little bit of a different way. So I'm saying that the cloud is a cotton ball. So another example could be, let's see. You could say, my friend is a zombie in the morning. And I don't really have to explain what that means to you because just by hearing that, I'm kind of stating that she's not quite awake in the mornings, and it takes her a little while to wake up, and she kind of acts like a zombie. So I'm not saying that she is actually a zombie. I'm just comparing those two things to get a point across. Alright, so your assignment, I want you now to take a moment. There's this video that's underlined that says figurative language in Disney. I want you to highlight, well, go to that in YouTube, and I want you to watch it. But you have to stop it at 2 minutes and 24 seconds. So only watch it up till 2 minutes and 24 seconds. And in your notes, I want you to write down 2 examples of each. So you're going to write down 2 similes, 2 metaphors, and 2 personification from the video. So in the video, you are going to see different types of figurative language in Disney. And so, for example, you would write down the word simile. Underneath it, you would write the first one, which something you'll hear is strong as 10 regular men dancing at sea. And that's from Aladdin. And then you're going to write down another one. You're going to give me 2 of each. So you're going to give me 2 similes, 2 metaphors, 2 personification, but all from the video that you will watch on figurative language in Disney. I hope that makes sense to you. So watch the video, then give me 2 examples of each from the video. It'll be pretty clear. Okay, so let's see what you've learned. I want you to answer the next 3 questions in your notebook. First question, is this, you can write down question 1, and then I want you to tell me, is this an example of a metaphor, a simile, or personification? So it says, I'm so hungry I could eat you. Or I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. I want you to let me know what that is. Next question, is this an example of a simile, personification, or metaphor? Jake is as wise as an owl. Now if you have to go back to your notes or go back in this video to answer these questions, please do. That's question number 2. And question number 3 is this an example of a simile, metaphor, or personification? The flame of the candle danced in the dark. So tell me what this is for question number 3. So tomorrow you're going to be creating your own skits based on what we learned today. I'm going to place you guys in small groups, and you're going to get together and you're going to create about a 3 to 5 minute play. So it's going to incorporate each form of figurative language that we learned today. Just telling you this, you can get started thinking on it. You must use at least 3 of each figure of speech in your play. So you're going to need 3 similes, 3 personifications, and 3 metaphors in your plays. I'm going to put you in your groups. You might not get a say of who you're going to be with, but you know, you'll get to learn from each other. So I'm going to explain more about that tomorrow. I hope that you guys learned a lot. Study your notes, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, here's some ideas for settings of your play if you want to start thinking about it. You can look through this. Think about where you want your play to be set. It could be a fast food restaurant, a ballpark, hockey game. Hockey games are awesome. Oh, scratch out the hyperbole down there where it says hyperbole. You don't have to do that. Just simile, personification, metaphor. Oh, you need to do 3 of each. I'm gonna have to change this video. So hopefully my peer reviewers can see that and I'll change it up. All right, thank you for listening.